they were about to give up, one of the detectives realized where Victoria kept the memory card. Can you figure it out?
In her mouth. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to solve some riddles. And actually, I made another video about riddles that I was solving them, but I don't know why that video got blocked or something, and so you couldn't see it, some of you. And some of you saw it, but some of you didn't see it. And yes, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Oliver was attacked in his flat and taken to the hospital. There are 4 suspects, all of them Oliver's neighbors. Wow, I'd find another apartment. Amelia said she'd been walking in the park since early morning. Henry explained he had been painting in the studio and had heard nothing. Jacob said he had been repairing his car. Sophia answered she'd been taking a bath for the past 3 hours. Look at these people's hands and try to figure out who's lying.
Wait, let me see. I guess this is the man with the mustache and who was repairing, I think he was repairing his car or something. And because he said he didn't hear anything, and that's impossible. Actually, it is possible, but none of the other people didn't say they didn't hear anything. So I think the bald one that has a mustache, that I think he was repairing his car, is the thief or the kidnapper. Please be right, please be right, please be right.
It's a bit strange that Jacob, who was repairing his car, and Henry, who was painting, both have such clean hands, but they could be wearing gloves. On the other hand, Sophia's hands and fingers don't have wrinkles, but it would be a natural skin reaction after 3 hours in a bathtub. Sophia, you've been caught
What? It was Sophia? I never get these things right.
Smooth-handed. The police found out there was a new smuggler in town. 3 people were under suspicion. Luna, a school bus driver, Jackson, a fire truck driver, and Daniel, an ambulance driver. All of them claim to have been busy with their work since the very morning. Can you figure out who's the smuggler?
All morning. I think it is the school bus driver, because I don't know. Maybe he's the school bus driver because all morning. Actually, school bus driver should be working all morning, but the other ones are emergency, so they could be too. But I don't know why I think the school bus driver is the criminal. Please be right, please, this one.
Look at the car Daniel drives. On such vehicles, the word ambulance is normally written backward. It's done so that other drivers can instantly read the inverted word in their rearview mirrors. Well, it seems Daniel has given himself...
I didn't think like that. Okay.
...away. It was the day when Jacob was supposed to be discharged from the hospital. He had spent a couple of months there and underwent several surgeries. His doctor told him he was going to be fine. It was safe for Jacob to leave the hospital. But the guy didn't believe these promises. In low spirits, he walked home. On the way, he accidentally bumps into an elderly lady. She gets furious and started to
Look at it. Yell. She's yelling like a maniac.
shout at Jacob. But instead of arguing back, he hugged the woman and ran home. Why?
Because we should respect all old people? Or something because we should respect them, or I don't know. I think because we should respect old people.
Jacob had hearing loss. He didn't believe his problem could be helped. But when he heard the woman shouting at him, he realized the doctor had told him the truth. Maybe the doctor should have shouted. Chloe stayed late at the office that day. When she was driving home, the woman was worn out. At one moment, she even started to doze off. That's when it happened. She spun off the road and crashed through the fence that was on her way. She couldn't control the car anymore. It slipped down a steep hill and ended up in a lake. Chloe couldn't move her arms. They were stuck. She couldn't undo her seatbelt or open the door. The car sank to the bottom of the lake. Was Chloe doomed? Rescuers arrived 3 hours later. The woman was still in the car, but she was alive. How did she survive?
I think because she didn't go so deep. No. Because the river or the thing she fell into was shallow. I guess that is the answer. I guess because the river was shallow or something. This one should be right. Or maybe not.
After the car hit the bottom of the lake, the water only came up to Chloe's throat. It was a very shallow lake. Good thing, huh?
I said it! Yes! Okay.
After the car hit the bottom of the lake, the water only came up to Chloe's throat.
Yes.
It was a very shallow lake. Good thing, huh? It was Jack's birthday, and the fellow got a present he had been dreaming about for ages, a motorbike. The next morning, he rode his bike to college and left it at the parking lot. During lunchtime, Jack decided to check on his motorbike. Imagine his horror when he found out someone had broken the mirrors. The security guard told Jack only 3 other people had left his building in the afternoon. They were Owen and Sam, 2 best friends, and Layla, the girl who once liked Jack but got turned down by him. Owen said he and Sam had gone to the campus cafe to get sandwiches for lunch. Sam confirmed this. He then added the bike could have been damaged by Layla out of revenge. But Layla told Jack her mother had visited her and they had spent 2 hours together. So, who's lying?
I guess the person that is standing middle is a liar, because if it was me, I would think it was Layla, but because every answer is something upside down, so I guess it's the one that is standing in the middle is the person who cracked the mirrors of his motorcycle. Okay. It should be the answer.
Owen has a paper bag with food delivery written on it. It means the guys ordered their lunch, not bought it in the cafe. They broke Jack's mirrors and tried to frame
Oh, both
Layla.
of them.
Not a good reflection on them, huh? Detective
I kinda told the truth. Kinda.
Taylor was chasing a dangerous
Half of the
criminal.
truth.
Suddenly, the man entered a hospital. Oh no, there are hundreds of rooms there. Luckily, it was raining, and the criminal left footprints on the hospital floor. The detective followed them and got into a small room. There were 3 people there, all covered in bandages from head to toe. But one of them was a fake patient. Who?
Uh-huh. The one that is near the police is the fake patient because he hasn't got that thing. Wait a moment. Or maybe no. The middle one, because he hasn't got the paper in front of his bed. Because the doctor didn't visit him or something. I guess this is the answer. He should be the one. Please.
It was the dude in the middle.
Yes!
He didn't even have a medical chart next to his bed. Very quick job on the bandages, though. The CEO of a large company called the police. He was sure that one of his employees, Victoria, had stolen a memory card with secret information. She was going to sell it to their competitors. The police arrived at Victoria's house, but the woman didn't let them in without a warrant. The officers had to leave to get all the necessary papers. By the time they were back, Victoria had already been sitting in her car, ready to drive off. The police officers arrested the woman. They searched her car and clothes, but found nothing. And then, when they were about to give up, one of the detectives realized where Victoria kept the memory card. Can you figure it out?
In her mouth? In her mouth or in her clothes? Or I think it is in her mouth. I guess. I don't know.
When the police first came to her, the woman had her hair down. But after that, Victoria changed her hairstyle. The memory card is in her bun. Yep, Victoria and her sticky bun. Michael was going home from the gym when everything went black. When he regained consciousness, he found out he was in a locked room. Next to the door, there was a computer with a keyboard. On the screen, there was a riddle. Michael had to write the correct answer and the door would open. The riddle went like this. It makes 2 people out of 1. What is it? Michael typed the needed word and the door opened. He was free to go. What was the answer?
It makes 2 people out of 1. Means... Oh my god. It makes 2 people out of 1? Does that mean the answer was 3 or 1? I don't know. It makes 2 people out of 1. Aha! The answer is 2. Means they will let 2 people out or 1 person. I guess 1 person. It just lets 1 person out of the cell.
It's a mirror. Oh, I was guessing a buzzsaw, but this one is better and not as messy.
Wait, I didn't understand. It makes 2 people out of 1? Oh! When you look at your mirror, you see the same person in the mirror. So means if you are 1 person, if you count the person in the mirror with yourself, you'll be 2 people. Oh.
Her best friends, Emily and Luna, came to a popular and expensive hair salon. At first, the administrator told the girls they had just 1 available hairstylist. But after making a phone call, she happily announced she had found another hairdresser. Emily and Luna could have their hair done at the same time. But in the process, it dawned on the girls that one of the hairstylists was fake. Which one?
Wait, let me look. Wait, what is that in the woman's hand? Oh, the woman that has red hair or orange hair is fake because look at what she's holding is something like, I don't know, but it isn't supposed to be in the places for dressing hair. It is, I think it's not in beauty salon. That thing is not in beauty salon. I think that she's fake. I think. Please be true, please be true, please be true.
Both hairstylists are using regular scissors, but instead of hairspray, the one on the left is holding a can of bug spray.
I knew it.
Big clue right there.
Oh, it was a box
A
spray. I
man on a
don't know.
bike grabbed Sarah's bag with all her documents, money, and smartphone and sped off. The only way the girl can get her bag back is by taking someone's car and driving after the criminal. There are 3 vehicles parked nearby. Which one can Sarah break into and drive off? Borrow.
I guess the blue one because, oh, or maybe not, because I thought that maybe because one of the people is in the car, could be the car. But I guess the brown car, because look at the camera, it doesn't reflect on the brown car, so it means that she can steal the brown car or something. This should be the brown car. Brown car, brown car, brown car, brown car.
A man is sitting in the blue car. That's no good. If she decides to take the red car, CCTV will spot her. Her only option is the brown vehicle.
Yes.
Oh, and Sarah, don't forget to return the wheels when you get your bag back. Otherwise, you'll be Grand Theft Sarah. Mary and her younger brother, Alex, were mushroom hunting in the forest. Wait, mushroom hunting? What do? Sneak up on them so they don't escape? Anyway, they started a quarrel. Alex got angry and ran away.
Why?
After several minutes, Mary rushed after him. She was still fuming, but also worried. Soon, the girl reached a small river. A man was sitting on the shore. Did you see a teenager here? Mary asked. Yep, he's just taken a boat and made it to the other side. But Mary didn't believe the man. Why?
Because the boat was there. We can see the boat. Or he doesn't need a boat to get there because that the river wasn't so wide, so he didn't need a boat to get there. He could swim. Or it was so shallow, I guess, so he doesn't need...
The boat is indeed on the other side, but the paddles are lying next to the man. How could the boy...
Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
...cross the river without them? So, where's Alex? Kidnapped by the escaped mushrooms? We may never know. Ella came to a party that took place in her best friend's house. It was a riddle party. All the guests had to crack mysteries and participate in different challenges. Ella's task was to get out of a locked room in the basement. The girl was blindfolded, taken downstairs, and left alone. After pulling the piece of cloth off her eyes, Ella noticed the door had a code lock. She also spotted a sheet of paper lying on the floor next to the door. There were 4 flowers drawn there. Ella looked at them for a while and entered the correct code. The door opened and the girl joined the party. So, what was the code?
Guys, if you look, the flowers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we should... The answer is the number that is missing. So 9, 8. I guess it should be 7 or 6. 6. The number is 6. The number should be 6.
Ella counted the petals on each flower.
Huh.
The
8,
code
7.
was 5, 7.
What? What? 5, 7, 8, 4. I thought the number that is missing should be the riddle's answer.
4-8. Carter was visiting his friend Mateo, who lived in another city. Mateo loved riddles. In the evening, he challenged Carter to get the key to the guest room where the guy was supposed to be sleeping. Mateo dropped the key in the bucket filled with cold water and told Carter to get it. But he couldn't touch the water or use anything to pull the key out. That night, Carter slept in the guest room. How did he get the key?
He used his hand to get the key. Or the water was poison. I didn't understand well, but I guess he did it with his hands. Well, look at his clothes. He isn't wearing any clothes. So maybe he used his clothes to take the key. I guess. I guess.
He put the bucket over
Oh, no.
a fire. The water started to boil and soon evaporated. After that, Carter picked the key up. Mateo was steamed. Nora was an insurance agent. Once, her client called her early in the morning. The woman was in tears. At night, someone had broken into her house. By the time the woman had enough courage to go downstairs, the thief had already taken all the valuables. When she looked out of the window, the man was running away. "Do you remember what he looked like?" Nora asked. The client answered, "It was still dark outside. I understood it was a man, tall and thin. He had dark hair and was wearing a V-neck t-shirt." Nora immediately realized her client had staged the burglary. How did she figure it out?
Because he wasn't wearing a mask. He wasn't wearing a mask. So anyone could understand who he was, or if he was a stranger to them, they could find it with the police. Or she didn't even call police, or did she? I don't know. But he wasn't wearing a mask, so he could see his mustache or something. So I think it's that way. It should be.
It was dark, and the man was running away from the client's house. Then how could the woman see he was wearing a V-neck t-shirt? Beats me.
Oh, right. Okay guys, whenever I try to solve some riddles, I understand how much I'm stupid. And well, okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more videos like this, ring the bell so you won't miss any videos, and favorite this video if you liked it, and share it with your family and friends. And please follow my Instagram account, Nicknamed Nikki account, and Lady Descendants account. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, and bye.